All right, we are back for game number 2 between the Robinson Senators and the Pulaski Academy Bruins. Tristan Harlan here with Steve Hinton. I was trying to swallow the last bit of Skittles I had to finish. But, Steve, game's underway, and it should be a fun one.
Yep, Savota on the mound here for the Bruins. Nate Johnston batting, and I talked to Coach Delaney between games, and he said, that was an entertaining one, right? And I said, yeah, I mean, it was entertaining.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to Coach over there at Tipton for the Bruins, and he was like, it was sloppy on our end, but I bet it was fun for you guys.
Pretty much the same conversation. Coach Delaney frustrated with the 6 errors in that first game. Really, that was the difference. Ooh, they did not miss by much. But did get some great information in terms of how that game played out and how it may impact tiebreakers. So we'll talk about that throughout.
Of course, William Swoboda, the UCA commit, as you've heard us talk about all night, on the mound for game number 2. Counts 1-2. Swung hard. That one's going to get through the middle for a base hit. It's going to be a leadoff single for Johnston.
Johnston doing what leadoff hitters do. Setting the table for Aiden Humbard here. We'll see if Savota can settle in. We had the battle of the left-handed arms in our first game, and we'll see the talented right-handed arm of Will Savota in this one. I'd look for them to get Johnston moving here. I bet we expect Senators to put some pressure on PA in this ball game.
Batting lineup not really changing that much for Robinson, or Pulaski Academy for that matter. This is Hubbard in the box for the Senators, and Wedgeworth will be up after him, who hit a crucial home run in the top half of the 7th for game number 1.
He did, and we'll talk about that home run. Even though Senators lost, it was huge for Robinson. When it comes to tiebreakers, ooh. Okay. A late strike call from our umpire. I was beginning to wonder there for a moment. He said it, but I can't hear that. I just can see the motion.
We're going to take off for a second. That's a high throw. It's all the way to center field. Mason Greathouse having to field that one as the base was stolen successfully. It's a 2-1 count.
We talked about that a little bit. Well, I guess we didn't talk about it. We joked about it before game 1 when Jackson was throwing down. He airmailed a couple in their warm-up sessions, and I joked and said, don't do that again. As we were talking with Tipton, he kind of laughed, but cost him there.
One misses the zone, evens us up at 2-2.
And I would anticipate a little bit more of that out of Coach Delaney and the Senators in this one. Without a left-handed arm on the mound makes it a little easier to get your lead and get a jump on a pitcher with a right-handed arm up there from first. So probably see a lot more running in this one. Wow, late time again.
So Swoboda was looking at second to possibly try and pick off, but decided not to, and the batter calls time just right as he started his windup.
And Tristan, a big part of that's timing. You just saw the runner get a great jump, steal a base easily on you, so now you're going to try to slow things down, mix up his head a little bit, and his timing. Goes again.
Swings and misses for the strikeout. The ball's going to get away from the third baseman. And the run's going to come across and score. Robinson takes an early 1-0 lead, and getting flashbacks to game number 1.
Well, and I'll tell you, Tristan, exactly what I anticipated we'd see in this game. A lot more running on the base paths. Savota's a little slow to the plate. He tried to change up his timing that time. Now the run, Johnston would have been safe at third no matter what. Edwards just didn't catch it, which allowed him to advance. So a couple errors already here in the top half of the first for our Bruins.
Wedgeworth at the plate now. He again had that big home run last game. You'll hear us allude to over the course of this broadcast. Is quickly behind the count, 0-2. That one
That's tough.
hit softly. Edwards feels it, and he gets the out at first for the second out of the half inning.
Tristan, that's a great play out of Jackson behind the plate, or sorry, Williams behind the plate. As that was a fantastic play to scoop that up barehanded and make throw a strike to first to retire Humbard.
Blackwell, who started on the mound in game number 1 for Robinson's in the batter's box.
No decision for Blackwell in the first game, so look to help get the Senators out in front a little more here. Sabota trying to settle things down.
Swings at the first pitch for a strike. That one low for ball 1.
By the way, Will Watkins over there, the champ, Coach Updegrove, is disappointed in the lack of camera shot of the bat flip, just so you know. He just texted me, so he's very disappointed he doesn't have the bat flip. I told him I'd get it for him, so I need you to send me that clip.
For strike number 2. The 1-2. That goes off the crack of the bat. Makes the play at first for the third out. So the Senators have a 1-0 lead as we head to the bottom half of the first inning.
I don't ever use it.
All right, we're back here. Steve gets caught on a hot mic because he doesn't ever use it.
Anyway, I'm going to leave that one alone.
My bad, El Lapuki Bear. Leading off for the Bruins in game number 2 is going to be William Swoboda. As I alluded to, the lineups doesn't really change much. You know, off topic, because first pitch to Swoboda is hit hard, and it's carrying, and it's going to get caught by the left fielder. Boy, that one had a little bit more oomph to it. It would have been a leadoff home run.
I think, unfortunately for Will there, he got a little backspin off the bat. That ball died once it got up in the air. The winds have died, too. As you can look at the flag out there, it's not really moving anymore. So, tough time to hit that ball for Will. It's Austin Herring on the mound for the Senators. With a 3.13 ERA, 46 strikeouts, just 18 walks on the year. Herring's been a big piece of the success for this Senator team this year.
Watches that one go by for another strike.
Herring.
That one hit right over the shortstop's head. It's going to get down for a base knock. And Edwards is going to have the first hit of the game for the Bruins.
Yeah, that ball was roped by Edwards. That was a good piece of hitting. Went the other way with it, right where the pitch was. Put it right over the top of Nate Johnston at short.
You know, Steve, during the break, I went to the concession stand to get some grub. And they were out of everything because they were making more. And I said, hey, just give me some Airheads and Skittles. She said, does the flavors matter? I was like, no, ma'am, just hand me 2 random ones. She gave me white mystery and watermelon.
Hey, that's 2 great flavors.
I was going to say, shout out.
She did you well. She felt bad for not having a cheeseburger. That's okay, though. If I'm missing in the second inning, it's because that's where I went, was to get us cheeseburgers.
I tell you what I wish they had. A good old-fashioned corn dog.
Well, that's not a surprise coming from you. I haven't even had the corn dog reference yet. Every time you text me, I get hungry.
Welcome to game 2, everybody. Oh, that one's hit on a rope. Right past the shortstop, and it's going to be another base hit for the Bruins. Runners are going to be on first and second with 1 out.
Yeah, they're all over Herring right now. Good piece of hitting that time as well. And now the hero from game 1, Max Conine. And let's see if Coach Tipton decides to get a little aggressive on the base paths again, as Robinson was in the top half of the inning.
Of course, as you alluded to, Conine hitting the walk-off base hit. That one misses the zone for ball 1. Ooh, that one finds the mark for strike number 1.
Our home plate umpire for this ball game got a little maybe wider zone than our home plate umpire for game 1, as they've switched positions here for game 2. And outfits.
That one hit right to the shortstop. Turns 1. Oh, and he doesn't get the double play as the ball falls out of the mitt of the second baseman. So runners will be on the corners with 2 outs.
Yeah, Tristan, I don't think they were going to get Conine those long legs running down the line to first. And it was a tough play for Johnston. I love how he went and attacked the ball and got it before that second hop. But G.K. Wright couldn't control it on the transfer, so out recorded at second there.
So Deweese, the pitcher from game number 1, now playing the designated hitter spot. It's up to the plate. Swings at the first pitch he sees for strike 1.
And if you're PA here, you really want to take advantage, get that run back. It's an unearned run for the Senators in that first inning. Really 2 errors. The air mailed throw, although that was going to be a stolen base no matter what. Really both were easy stolen bases.
Runner's going to take off for second. It's high. Both infielders almost collided in midair. Be careful there.
I'm watching Tipton as he kind of interacts with Luke Edwards over at third, and I'm wondering if he didn't want Edwards to be a little further down the line there, because when that ball, the minute it went off of Wright's glove, Edwards should have been scoring.
So here's the 1-1. That one hit. The second baseman fields it, and he has it in time for the 3rd out. So the Bruins scoreless in the bottom half of the first. They're down still 1-0. Can they come back? Find out as we come back for more baseball between the Bruins and Senators. We're back here for the top half of the second between the Robinson Senators and the Pulaski Academy Bruins. First pitch goes by for ball number 1. One hit, but it didn't go anywhere. We'll do it again. So Hearing is facing Swoboda, pitcher versus pitcher matchup here. So here's the 1-1. Little low, misses for ball 2. Swings hard and misses. Evens us back up at 2. And foul back towards the fence our way. So here's the 2-2. Swung and missed. He tried to hit it hard, but it to no avail. It's a strikeout for Swoboda. Hearing will be the first out recorded in this half of the inning.
Number 12, C.J. Bryant.
C.J. Bryant's at the plate now. He went 0 for 3 in that first matchup. And finds his own for strike 1. Watches 2 pitches go by. He's even at 1. That one finds the mark as well for strike number 2. Swoboda trying to start this inning strong. 2 big strikeouts. Doesn't get it that time. We're back even. Swoboda already with 25 pitches in this outing. And he strikes him out. Swoboda with 2 big strikeouts this half of the inning to set the momentum and the pace for his defense.
Next up for the Senators, number 1, Jakarian Wright.
Jakarian Wright, who had a big solo home run in game 1 over the right field wall, is up to the plate. Will Swoboda was a right fielder that watched that one fly over his head. First pitch finds the mark, strike 1. Misses. We're battling.
Still no cheeseburger.
That one hit hard. And that's going to be how the third out is recorded. 1, 2, 3, go the Senators. The Bruins are back up to bat when we come back.
Top of the second inning, no runs, no hits, no errors.
righty, we're back here for the bottom half of the second inning where the Bruins come down a run. They're trying to reclaim the lead as they won game one by a walk-off hit by Max Conine. Tristan Harlan here with Steve Hinton, who's finally back from the concession stand.
Hey, you know what? I tried to wait for a cheeseburger for you, but they just put them on the grill, so I'd have missed a few innings. But I did get some nachos and a hot dog, so.
That's good. I'm glad you're replenishing your hunger.
Yeah, you know, after those tacos, I needed more.
Goes by for ball one.
Big second, really, for PA there to put Robinson down in order. Come back up with a chance here to take the lead here in the bottom half. Obviously still early in this game. But you know, we talk about baseball, and I know a lot of people, the casual person casual observer of the sport may think this is just the most boring thing in the world to sit and watch 7-9 innings of this. But it's the little things that happen out there between the lines that is what makes it interesting to me. As during that bottom half of the first for PA, really a great chance where they should have tied this game, and they didn't after the errant throw down to second on the stolen base of second. So that opportunity could wane large in this game if the Bruins aren't able to get the offense going.
The first baseman.
Rome Foster does get a leadoff walk. I'm going to bring up Chase Kimball, who came in to pitch in game number 2 and shut the door on the Senators. Well, at least for the moment.
Yeah, I don't know that he shut any doors, but he definitely at least kind of sealed it close to shut. Conine took care of business to seal it shut.
He shut the door, just forgot to lock it.
There you go. He's like my kids. I shut the door, Dad. No, you didn't.
Steve said he's not air conditioning the whole neighborhood.
That's right. It's amazing how those phrases just come spattering out of your mouth whenever you get to a certain age. Like, you never thought you'd say that, and then all of a sudden, there it was. No, I used to say that all the time.
Oh, Kimball swings hard at it and misses. Behind the count, 1-2.
Kimball looking for a 2-1 lead right there. Big swing. I'm a little surprised Coach Tipton hasn't started the runners here. And another mistake as that one gets by.
Rome will take off for second after the pitch, or the throw goes wild.
And that one a tough one on Humbard. I think that ball was right there. And Humbard just maybe brought his glove down a little early to apply the tag. And it's like that trying to run without the ball in football.
So the 1-2 on its way. That one
Foul.
hit hard and it'll go foul. Kind of a cattywampus way. We'll do it again.
Which way is cattywampus?
Yes. Yes.
Way out in front of that one for sure. Pulled it past the foul pole. In case there was any question of what that yellow thing is called. Okay, Phil.
That pitch is even at 2-2. Chase fouls that one off. We'll do it again.
I think one of the reasons why we may not see Tipton get too aggressive on the base pass in this ball game is, even for a right-handed pitcher, Herring has a really impressive pickoff move. We've only seen him try it once. Obviously, that ball that got past Humbard allowed Foster to get to second. Herring does have a good move, so keep an eye on that.
Pot back up.
Looks like it's going to get out of play.
Heads up. Oh. Wow. Did he leave the field of play?
No, it looks like it because of how it's cut
Yeah.
out around the dugout. I thought the same thing. I thought that ball was going to get out of play for sure. And, well, now there is a question. And now the question is, did he go into the PA dugout to make the catch? I think. I couldn't tell. From my vantage point, I thought that he was just around the bend of that
Right, that's yeah.
dugout, which would still be in play.
Not sure if maybe Avery's camera had a look at it
I think Avery got lost.
in the sauce.
So they're going to stick with the out call.
I mean, it's a great catch regardless.
Yeah, I thought that ball was out of play for sure, judging by where it was at.
Stepping to the plate for the Bruins, the catcher, number 9, Reed Williams.
So Reed Williams now takes his place in the batter's box.
I didn't realize there's a line over there. I mean, yeah, but you can go over it. How can you get behind anything over there?
Tries to pick off at second, while Will and Steve argue about whether he made the catch legally or not.
I'm going to have to go down there and inspect that side because I didn't pay enough attention to it. I just thought that's a cutout around the dugout and should be in play. Maybe when I go hunt you a cheeseburger, I'll look.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I didn't say I'm going to buy it. I'm just going to hunt it.
Good thing we get it free here.
We do? Oh, I'm sending you then. Yeah, I don't know any way you can get behind the actual fence, but again, there was a question, and Tipton would be the one to know.
That one hit right up the middle, gets past the shortstop. Rome's going to round third. He's coming in, and it's a tie ball game. After the RBI single by Reed Williams, we are knotted up at 1.
Beautiful piece of hitting there by Williams. Good job getting it back. That's one of those moments we talk about. You know, when you're talking to your baseball players, move on, play for the next play. Williams is the one that airmailed the ball to throw to second earlier and allowed Johnston to steal second, and then had a throw down to third that ended up getting into left field. And so all he does is come out and pick his team up and grab a run, tied up at 1 here.
Mason Greathouse will be up to bat. He'll have a runner on first with 1 out.
There's a courtesy runner down there. It's Davis at first now for the Bruins. Now we'll see if Coach Tipton wants to put the running game into motion here.
That one hit hard right past the shortstop once again. And Mason Greathouse will have a single. 1 pitch, 1 hit for a single.
Now the parade of runners moving around the bases. Good piece of hitting that time. And now you get back to the top of the order and a big chance for a crooked number here for the Bruins.
So Svoboda will come with 2 ducks on the pond. A chance to get a huge lead for his offense, as there's 1 out with runners on first and second. Oh, and it gets by. The runners are going to take off. Greathouse in safely at second. And Reed Williams will be safe at third.
More uncharacteristic errors and mistakes out of this Robinson team. That is now 8 errors on the day for the Senators.
Will watches that one go by for strike 1.
That's a good pitch. Herring bent that one in. Nice slider.
Oh, swings hard at that one and misses as well.
Well, Tristan, I love what Austin Herring did there. Not so much for our Bruins, but same pitch. He just started it towards the outer edge. Got Sabota to chase it.
That one hits the carpet and bounces for ball 1.
I was going to say before that pitch, Will needs to look out for something in the carpet here. Don't get caught chasing it. Now with 2 strikes, I'd look for the same thing again, probably that second pitch we saw.
Will hits that one on a rope to center field. It's going to get down. 1 run's going to come in. Mason Greathouse turns the corner, and he'll be in safely. William Swoboda with a 2 RBI single, and it blows open the doors as the Bruins take a 3-1 advantage.
Yeah, look, Tristan, I'll tell you what, I don't know if Sabota's going to get a chance to hit when he gets to UCA. I know he's going as an arm, but that was a fantastic piece of hitting. I thought Herring did a good job to set him up. Had him really set up for what would have been either a really good kind of dirt ball there or potentially elevate a fastball and blow it by him. He did the latter. He elevated the fastball. Sabota did a heck of a job to go up there and get that, put it in play.
You also got to wonder, another tidbit about Swoboda is the fact that he can play outfield. Wonder how much, if he's going to do any of that at UCA as well, if he's not just an arm.
Ooh, I like that. We got the gun right in our face now, baby. You know, last year we had it connected to VMix, and it was like putting the actual speeds up. Yes, we did.
Oh, that one's hit hard. Deep fly ball left field. Can it go? And it does. Home run for the Bruins.
What's today, Tristan? Taco Tuesday. Oppo Taco.
You can pucker up and kiss that baby goodbye as the Bruins now up 5-1. And the Senators might not get another race at Congress because that baby was gone.
Luke Edwards with a little sour cream for us on this night. That was a big piece of hitting. A big inning here for the Bruins as they've busted it open with a crooked number. 5 runs here in the second. It doesn't get more impressive than that, the Oppo Taco.
Right now, the only thing we've been hearing in the field of play is the crack of the Bruins' bat.
Quick discussion here. Senator starter. No, I'm not a Plus subscriber.
Wow.
Next up for the Bruins.
They put it on the NSS account. I would be.
Major Jackson.
You got the card. Hey, if Will can buy things while we're on air, so can you.
Hey, that's right. Apparently we're supporting Elon Musk.
All right, now. First one goes by for strike 1. Jackson watches that one go by for ball 1.
Hey, good news, Tristan. The smoke is rising from the grill again. I bet there's burgers soon.
That one goes by for another strike.
That one had Jackson buckling. That's a good pitch from Herring.
And this is the zone. Ball 2. The cheers quickly goes to the booze.
That one didn't miss by much. Break that time for Jackson. He'll get another one.
Oh, he chops at it, but he holds up.
That's a tough pitch to hold off of if you're Jackson. Good job by him.
So the count's full with 1 out. It's foul back. I didn't hear a car alarm, so we should be good.
No, nothing's in the bushes.
Oh, that one hit him. He's going to wear the 3-2, and he'll trot down to first.
Herring, that one Didn't bend. Right into the back of Jackson, and the inning continues here for our Bruins.
And Conine up to the plate now. I feel like he started off the inning hitting.
That's going to be it for Herring.
There's likely going to be a new arm on the mound for Robinson. We'll wait for Coach Delaney to take the ball from him, and then we'll step aside so the new arm can warm up, and we'll tell you all about him.
Well, this time there has to be. Second visit of the inning, so there has to be this time.
Looks like the new arm that's coming up is number 2, so we're going to
I think it's going to be 8-0. It is. It's Humbar's changing gloves, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be 8-0. Yeah,
gotcha. So we're going to take a step aside so the new pitcher can warm up. We'll tell you all about it when we come back. 5-1, the Bruins are having a big bottom half of the second. All right, we're back here. There's a new arm on the mound for the Senators. It'll be Aiden Humbard, who's got a 3.30 ERA and a 1.32 whip. He struck out 16 batters and walked 8.
Sorry, I'm eating Skittles. And
Taste
Will
the rainbow.
hates to hear me smack, but sorry,
Taste the
bud.
rainbow.
Here we go. Yeah.
And all like 18 viewers just clicked off. They went to bed.
Big for the Bruins here. Be able to chase Herring early here in the second, leading this one 5-1. Humbard, he's a young man that can give you some innings, though, if you're for the Senators. He'll be able to eat some up here, see if he can settle the Senator or the defense in here.
That first pitch low for ball 1. Bruins with a win here could eclipse 10 wins here at home. On foul back, doesn't go over the wall.
Well, and to follow that up, Tristan, part of what I was talking with Coach Delaney about between games and how big the 3-run home run was for them, not just to tie the game, but it kind of changed how this game can be impacted as well.
Runner's going to take off from second. They're not even going to try to throw him down. He'll be safe.
Yeah, Bryant couldn't get a clean pick of that one, so easy stolen base. But because of the 3-run home run and the fact that PA had to walk that off, there's still a chance here if the Senators can win this one. If the Senators were to win this game by 1, they would then own the points and head-to-head.
Really?
For the conference title, because both teams would end up tied with a loss apiece.
Okay.
But a big 5-1 outburst here in the second obviously bodes really well for our Bruins, and now the task mounts is to be even bigger for the Senators.
That one hit on a rope to left field. It's going to get down. Runner's going to turn third. He's going to stay there. At first, Coach Tipton told him to go home, but then he said, never mind, stay there. So runners are in scoring position with 1 out. Coming to the plate is going to be the designated hitter. That's Ace DeWise.
Yeah, very smart stop sign put on there by Coach Tipton. We got to see Mac Baxter make a play in right field back during the Robinson Invitational where he cut a guy down trying to get to third. One of the more impressive throws I've seen from a high school outfielder. So he has got a powerful arm, and that throw was right on target to Bryant. So smart stop sign there by Coach Tipton.
Owen misses the zone for ball 1.
Tristan, it seems like the Bruins are seeing the ball a lot better now here as the lights have taken full effect. It is a full dark sky here, and we're nearly in no light territory with these lights off. We might be able to see some of them cool meteors going on here over the next few nights. But and now we got the lights. It seems like the Bruins are seeing the ball a little bit better in this one.
Count at 1 apiece for Louise.
You know it's big when the Senators have the infield in here in the second.
That one hit right to the shortstop, and he's able to jump it and catch it. Runners get back, and we saw that same thing a lot in game 1, but it goes over the head of the shortstop.
Now that one was a perfectly placed ball for Nate Johnston to make the play. Fortunately for the Bruins, because the infield was in, G.K. Wright wasn't near second for them to double him off, so another opportunity here for the Bruins to add to this 5-1 lead.
So Foster's at the plate for the Bruins. Owen misses for ball 2.
You'll be happy to know I did turn the home run ball over to Delaney to give to Bridges, by the way.
On foul back, we'll do it again.
By the way, it did give me an opportunity to get clarification as well on the bat flip situation.
Oh, okay.
And, I did notice, Coach Delaney got in to Wedgeworth's face right here on the line after the hit because I'll come back to that in just a minute.
That one outside for ball 3.
But they could not have called him out, but they could have ejected him, which would have made him unavailable for this game here in game 2. And that was what Delaney was trying to get through to Bridges, he said.
That he's going to get walked.
He was trying to get through to Wentworth in that situation was, hey, we need you in game 2, and we don't do that kind of stuff. It's one thing to bat flip it. It was a whole other thing to have the wind up and the full toss. And so I know some PA fans wanted to see Bridges get thrown out of the game. I think part of Coach Delaney, the reasoning he came out and really got on him, he made sure he did it right in front of the umpires so the umpire knew, look, we don't do that.
Yeah.
And so gave him a warning was what the conclusion was there.
That one foul back. That's hit the Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
That's hit the Pathfinder.
That hit somebody's car. There is no doubt with where that one went.
So the bases are juiced for Kimball. 2 outs. Counts even at 1. The Bruins, even though they've had a 5-run inning, cannot afford to leave ducks on the pond in this situation here. So Robinson's got an electric offense.
Yeah, ask Will Watkins about that. The
Misses.
Robinson Invitational, they got mad at me. Said that I was doing the announcers jinx. And what was it? 7-0, 8-0, something like that in the second or third inning. And I said, watch this. You want an announcer's jinx? Senators are going to come back and walk this off.
And
And they did.
On foul back. Steve's got like 4 different baseballs in his car right now.
Actually, I have 7 because when I walked around the field, I had 7 baseballs.
You're worse than.
They don't give suckers here.
No, they don't.
Hi, Minnie Henson. Here's your gift.
Hey, they go home to him because we got something to hit in BP.
Oh, that one misses the zone, fills the count at 3-2.
All the umpires here didn't like that.
No, even the Robinson dugout not happy with that one, as they were headed out onto the field to congratulate Humbard for getting out of the inning.
So here's the 3-2 to Kimball. Runners take off, and he strikes him out. Kimball watches that one go by for strike number 3, and the Senators finally get out of the nightmare. They allow 5. We'll see what they can do when we come back. We're back here after the break. The Bruins able to put 5 runs on the board in the bottom half of the second inning, and now we're going to see the red-hot Senators offense can match it or do better.
Tristan, I have you know, I feel like my value is not appreciated around here.
Why is that?
You know, the person next to you over there in his, wait, he wants to hear me, even turn me up. That's weird.
Because I accidentally turned you down.
That's hard. Hard work. My voice strains.
That one foul back. Hey, at least he's asking you to do it. He didn't ask me. So if anybody's being unappreciated, it's the voice of the Bruins.
I've not heard anything about doing sideline reporting.
I'm just here.
He may fine you for wanting to be here. Jeez, Avery, get it together.
Hey, at least it's not a game-winning moment.
And this is where the wheels fall off. Here's the 2-1. High for ball 3. I'm trying to reel them back in, people, I promise.
I don't answer to you, Tristan.
I know, if you did, I'd get paid more.
Mr. Corn Dog.
That one misses the zone for ball 4, and it's going to be a leadoff walk for the Senators.
We'll up your pay by 1 corn dog per game. Homers do corn dogs?
I'm sure if I ask nicely.
We need them to.
Just ask,
Yeah.
ask Coach Wyatt to.
I know one thing. If they don't come up with some cheeseburgers soon, that Whataburger sign's going to make me go to Whataburger on the way home.
That one hit right to the shortstop. Unassisted for the first out. Throws it in time for the second, and it's a double play for the Bruins defense.
A sweet little play there for Foster on the 6-3 unassisted double play.
Oh, what a play that was.
Cha-ching!
Money in our pockets.
A little mustard on that.
Next up for the Senators, the leadoff hitter, number 7, Nathan Johnston.
And too bad we couldn't have a replay of Conine's hit for the first game, because that would have been our Kaufman hit of the game. Can you tell him this football season?
Hey, and you know what? Oh,
I know that's hit right to center field, and it's going to get down for a base knock as it's a 2-out single for the Senators offense.
well, while we're at it, let's sell a new sponsorship. You know, that ball off the foot of the umpire during that 6th inning
Next up
could
for
have
the
been the
Senators,
Bowen and Heffley bad break of the game for the Bruins, but turned out First Security had their backs. Put one in the bank by Conan in the 7th. Look, tell me we shouldn't have more sponsors.
I'll do you one even better. That bottom half of the second inning was a drive, and they got their car from Caldwell Toyota.
Hey, so far this game's not been like pulling teeth at the family dentistry. Over at Edwards Family Dentistry. I don't know what OG&T is. My eyes
me
aren't good
neither.
enough for it. Sorry.
Runner's going to take off for second. Throws in time, but the ball gets away from him.
That is the 3rd stolen base of the day for Nate Johnston. He is, at least, he's shown off the wheels here in this one as he stole 2nd in the 1st, then stole 3rd, then came home on the errant throw, and now steals 2nd here in his 2nd attempt.
That one goes by for strike number 2. Humbard behind the count, 1-2 with 2 outs.
You got to be careful here if you're Sabota with Humbard. He's got power. Make this a 2-run game with 1 swing of the bat.
So Woe's going to step off, reset. One misses for ball number 2.
In other news, the Razorbacks continue to struggle on the baseball field.
Shocker.
4-4, bottom 8 against Missouri State currently.
That one foul back. We'll do it again.
And Humbard way out in front of that one.
Yeah, if a certain team down south doesn't get their act together, I may not be watching postseason baseball.
It seems like it's like a totally upside down year in
Yeah.
SEC baseball. Georgia up there at the top. Tennessee, LSU, Arkansas all struggling.
Be the first time since 2010 if LSU doesn't make a regional. That one, swing and a miss. Swoboda strikes him out.
A great pitch there by Will to sit down Humbard.
We head to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Our score still 5-1. Bruins out in front. We are back for the bottom half of the third inning where the Bruins are looking to add on to their 5-1 advantage. Tristan Harlan here with Steve Henson on the call for game number 2 as the Bruins lead the series 1-0.
Got a big one to win here, and you pretty, for the most part, would clinch the conference championship. Be the 1 seed headed into the regional tournament. Obviously, still one more conference matchup for each team. Robinson will go on the road to face Morrilton. The Bruins will go on the road to face Heber Springs.
Goes by for a strike.
You know, I think that would be a great game. We could just send Will and on up there and let Will Trip Keeter handle that one up in the land of the Keeters. The PA at Heber series. Heads up.
Heads up.
That one's out of play. Oof. Come on, man. Make the catch. That was a terrible effort by that fan. If this had been a banana ball, he'd have caught it.
He almost had to go to that dentist office.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he watches that one go by. Williams strikes out looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there. Humbard bent that one in and over. Good pitch. Had Williams fooled.
So Mason Greathouse will be at the plate for the Bruins. It goes by for strike 1.
Humbard starting to settle in a little bit here after a tough second inning. Chased Herring early, 5 runs. Big crooked number for the Bruins.
Ball goes by for strike 2. Ball's back. I don't know if Greathouse got hit or.
Well, Greathouse got hit. And I think the question is, and Humbard is questioning our home plate umpire, and I'm a little surprised Delaney's not going to come out and have a conversation. Bryant, I missed where Bryant got hit. Maybe a break for the Bruins. Greathouse, you know, you don't have to make an attempt to get out of the way, but he crowds the plate as it is and kind of had his arm turned, but umpire ruled he stood his ground when he took that one, so.
Swoboda watches that one go by for ball 1. Will is 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, Swoboda, big hit earlier in this game.
Another one drops out, quickly ahead of the count 2-0. That one hit right to the shortstop, makes the play at second, but Swoboda will beat it out at first.
It's a good stretch over there by Paul Robinson at first. Good hustle by Swoboda down the line to avoid the double play. Now a courtesy runner coming in for the pitcher, Swoboda. He was never announced.
That one outside the zone. Runner's going to take off from second. He'll be in safely.
Pinch runner for the Bruins, number 3, Bailey Lowe.
There we go. I was trying to find who that was. Now they announce it. So Bailey Lowe.
Well, pop back our way. Ooh, thank God my car's not over there.
That was an insurance claim. Nah, wasn't far
No.
enough.
Go defense, here we go. Come on, dog.
That went high for ball number 2.
You see the difference in philosophy now with Humbart on the mound versus Herring. I already saw Lowe take off and steal second. A little more aggressive on the base pass. Herring a little better move.
One misses. Counts now 3-1. Three balls, 1 strikes, 2 out. Runner in scoring position.
Big opportunity if you're Edwards. He's already went Oppo Taco. Now way ahead.
Oh, heads up. Oh, that one.
Oh, that's your car, bro.
Oh,
Donk right off the hood.
oh
Yes. The only saving grace is it one hopped, but it's still one hopped off your hood.
Mrs. Watkins is going to be mad.
It'll just match the dent on the other side.
And the missing front bumper. That one hit softly right to the pitcher. This is going to toss it to first for the 3rd out. The Bruins unable to score the runner from second. They still lead it 5-1 as we head to the top half of the 4th inning.
Going dent hunting.
Alrighty, back now as the Senators are back up to bat at the top half of the 4th inning. Bruins up big, 5-1 is our score. Steve Henson now joins us back.
Will's going to be disappointed. I think it missed his hood. I saw no marks. I think it missed.
That one hit on a rope.
Jeez. We've already seen the power of Mr. Bridges.
Howard finds the mark. Quickly behind the count, 0-2.
Sabota living in the mid-80s with that fastball, about 84 on that last one.
Misses for ball 1.
Yeah, good miss that time by Sabota, up 0-2. Trying to get him to chase a slider. I'd go back to it here. Started at that front knee.
That one finds the mark, strike 3 call.
Exactly what he did. He brought the same pitch at him again. That time Wedgeworth wasn't looking for it, looking fastball. Great pitch that time by Sabota.
William Swoboda showing why he got an offer from UCA to go play at the next level.
And this is the kind of outing you'd expect out of a guy that is up there with a chance to lock down the conference.
Blackwell quickly ahead of the count 2-0 now.
And this is a guy you don't want to fall behind. Blackwell's got a lot of power.
That one, though, slides on in for strike number 1. That one hit hard to left center field. It's going to get down for a base knock, and Blackwell, tried to go second, but he got back to first safely. So 1 out base knock.
Well, Blackwell took a big turn, and good job there by Foster on the cut to see that and threw behind him, and really Blackwell caught a break. A ball bounced and then kind of rolled into the glove of Kimball over there at first. So otherwise he might have been out if that throws on the money.
I want to hit foul, so we'll back up and do it again. Double play is in effect. Well-placed ball to the infield could end this half of the inning. Swing and a miss at that one. Quickly behind the count, 0-2 now.
You see Herring kind of pulling off of that. As we tell our 9 and 10-year-olds, you can't hit what you can't see.
It's good coaching.
You know, that's why we're 1-1.
Well, if somebody wouldn't have got shelled the other night.
That was our starter.
One misses for a ball.
He gave up 6. Our reliever came in and did what he could.
I think it's the reliever's fault.
Hey, he came in with the bases loaded. He inherited a mess. Told him welcome to our family.
That one misses wildly. Runner's gonna trot from first to second.
Yeah, Samoto reached back, overthrew that fastball. It does seem like, though, the Senators are kind of fastball hunting out there. You saw it on that Blackwell at bat. He took an 85-mile-an-hour fastball and sent it back where it came from.
Scoreboard says 3-1, but our game changer says 1-2.
Don't trust that. That's Carter over here next to us. He's probably behind.
Strikes him out. Call strike 3.
Just kidding. Trust Carter at all times.
Next up for the Senators, the catcher, number 12, C.J. Bryant.
C.J. Bryant comes up to the plate now.
Again, that's fairly indicative of what I was just talking about, Tristan. The Senators seem to be fastball hunting and just let that slider go right by.
One finds the mark for strike 1.
Let's go, CJ. CD 12. Settle in.
That one goes fair.
No rolling here. It
The
was
fielder
fair.
can't field it cleanly, so runners will be at the corners with 2 outs.
And no man's land for Edwards. I think he wanted to wait and see if it was going to go foul, then was forced to field it.
Second baseman, number 1, Jakarian Wright.
So tough break, but that's a tough one too, because if you're paying attention as Edwards over there, all you got to do is turn around and tag Blackwell and you're out of the inning.
I think he tried to, but as he did, he dropped the ball.
You're going to have a courtesy runner at first. Cooper in for C.J. Bryant.
Stay hot, GK. Let's go, babe.
This is a dangerous situation, right? Back in game one, hit that home run to right field. One here can make it a one-run game all of a sudden.
That one hit hard. Center fielder tracking it down, makes the catch, and that's how the half of the inning concludes. So the Senators unable to get any runs across the board. They're still down 5-1. The Bruins are up to bat when we come back. Alrighty, we are back. The bottom half of the fourth inning between the Bruins and the Senators. The Bruins trying to sweep the Senators, their crosstown rivals, or across the street rivals mainly.
Jackson.
Across the ridge.
Yeah. So it's been all Bruins in game number 2 after the big second inning by the Bruins offense.
One more win out of the Bruins here, and I may have to replace you as play-by-play over on PA Live. I mean, it was – I'll let you call this.
That one hit shallow. The fielder's unable to field it. The base runner will hit first safely. Jackson will be in there for, I guess, classified as a leadoff single.
We'll call that an infield single. There was no chance Johnston was going to get him. Really, the only chance would have been Wedgeworth coming across, but wasn't going to happen. But I was joking a minute ago, but I mean, really, it was all set in stone. Really, I should have been play-by-play over at PA since the road out front's named after me. My family, really, we're the reason any of that really exists. So, Henson Road.
And you're stuck at Maumelle.
Hey, Coach Bond's going to get that program going.
Yeah, I hope so. Somebody needs to.
Bond is excellent.
That one finds the mark for strike one. Just whatever you do, don't send me to Mills. I do not want to go to Mills.
Now I know where to send you.
I like my Bruins. Hit and run situation there. Runner's going to get the second safely.
Yeah, love it again out of Tipton. More aggressive now with Humbard on the mound, a little slower to the plate. So get the hit and run going. Stay out of the double play. A chance to add to your lead now.
Next up for the Bruins, number 21, Ace DeReese.
And DeReese is going to come up to the batter's box with a runner in scoring position.
Maybe I'll go to Mills. They love me there.
One misses for ball one. I don't think I could leave Blake Amsler.
Are you
Or
saying you could
Kyle.
never quit, Blake?
I couldn't leave Kyle or Blake.
Can't quit you, Blake.
But no, most importantly, I couldn't leave Chris Boyd. I love Chris Boyd. That's my guy.
Chris Boyd gets 2 games on air, and suddenly it's like, that's my boy. Love you, Chris.
And all 3 viewers just clicked off and went to bed.
I don't blame you. Watch us on mute. It's probably best.
Yeah. One hit to the second baseman. Makes the play at first, but the runner able to move up to third. So 2 outs. PA has an opportunity to bring another run across if they put it in play here.
And I love it, though. Doing your job. Deweese puts it the other way. Allows your runner to advance. Now 90 feet away from giving you a 6-1 lead here. And again, every run is crucial in this ball game. Obviously a win, and you're 2 games clear. You've pretty well clinched it if you're the Bruins to win the conference, be the 1 seed in the regional tournament. But this is a Senator team that's battled back many times this year. We saw it all throughout the Robinson Invitational, including their final game against a really good team out of Missouri in Ray-Pec. They were able to come back from, I believe that was a 7-0 deficit early. Tied it and walked it off. The funniest part, look, the best part of that game, you guys missed some conversation in between. I got accused of announcer's jinx, so I made sure to go full in. But the best part, there's ball 4, Tristan.
So Foster will draw the walk. It's story time with Steve Hinton.
The best part of this whole thing, though, was, it had been a long weekend anyway. We had already done what I don't remember, 15 games, something like that. And it was the final day. We all had about 2 hours worth of sleep. Delaney had swore that we were going to stick to the 2-hour time limit. And that game goes 3.5 hours. And after the game, I walked out to talk to him, and he immediately apologized for the game taking so long. I said, I wasn't even coming to complain. I was just coming to tell you I deserve part of the win there since I called it back in the 2nd inning.
It's Kimball in the box now for the Bruins. His first pitch goes by for ball number 1. Runner's going to take off to second. Throw doesn't get there in time. It'll slide in safely, so they'll be at second and third with 2 outs for Kimball.
Yeah, so they were expecting the double steal there. You saw Wright come up in front of second base and cut that off. Same play we saw in game 1 where they were able to throw the runner out at the plate. This time, our Bruins do not oblige to the trick play.
That time the pitch will get inside the zone for strike number 2, so it's 1-2 count with 2 outs. Kimball watches that one miss for ball 2. So here's a 2-2. Well, watches that one miss. The count's now full.
C.J. Bryant behind the plate for the Senators has saved a run here on the last 2 pitches, doing a good job keeping it in front of him.
So here's the 3-2. That one hits him right in the back, and you heard that one all the way from here.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. Kimball, you gotta control your emotions there. It wasn't like he got hit with a fastball. He got hit with a breaking ball. It was just he knew immediately that he had messed up when he tossed it like he did.
Stepping to the plate for the Bruins.
That was just out of frustration, I think. Yeah, like you see our home plate umpire writing his name in the book. So that's going to be a warning for Kimball. So does it again, and he will be ejected.
So the bases will be loaded for Reed Williams. As Bruins have a chance to really blow this thing open. Swings and misses at that one for strike one.
Yeah, it's a big opportunity now. Already a crooked number in the second. Chance to do more. And
He hits him.
Wow.
So that will bring a run across after the hit by pitch. And the bases will still be loaded. So it's now 6-1 after the hit by pitch.
Get a courtesy runner.
For the Bruins, number 27, Braden Davis. Stepping to the plate.
That's going to be it for Humbard.
Center fielder, number
And
7,
you could tell Humbard kind of lost feel for that breaking ball. Those last two that hit batters, neither one of them broke for him. They both stayed out on him, so just lost feel for it, and that'll likely be the end of his night.
See who comes out to take over the duties of pitching.
We'll see. Delaney may stick with him here. Doesn't look like he's making a move. Of course, we can't see if there's anybody in the pen. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Could be a position player. We do know it's none of the outfielders because they're just lounging out there. So this looks like more of a discussion with his team, maybe to settle Humbard down.
So to reset the scene, it's 6-1 in favor of your Bruins. There's 2 outs, and the Ducks are on the pond. Bases are loaded.
This is where we need like a bearskin cap or something, right? Like something for bases loaded, like the Hogs do with the beverage hats.
That one high for Mason Greathouse. Greathouse, who's 1 for 1 in this contest.
I tell you what, Tristan, I thought, and Greathouse questioned the umpire. I thought maybe that clipped his helmet. Audibly, I heard 2 different sounds. Ooh.
Well, that one finds the zone for strike 1.
It definitely, what I heard definitely wasn't like your normal sound of it hitting a catcher's mitt. It certainly sounded like there was some sort of other contact.
That one hit weakly right to the first baseman. Almost goes long. They'll get the out at first base, so the inning ends. 6-1 our score. Pulaski Academy strands 3 runners. We'll be right back after this. righty, we are back.
19, Matt Baxter.
Baxter leads it off for Robinson's. It's the top half of the fifth inning. 6-1 our score. Tristan Harlan here with Steve Henson. And Steve Henson just got the best news he's probably gotten all night.
I don't know about the best news, but pretty good news. The Hogs have scored 8 runs in the 8th. They go to the 9th, leading 12-4.
Hey, the Bruins scored 5 in the second, so I'm happy.
Me too.
Boda's still on the mound for the Bruins as he's been pitching a great game.
Yeah, very efficient. Just 59 pitches, 60 pitches now.
Misses for ball number 1.
Senators, if they want to start a comeback here, getting Mac Baxter on would be huge.
That one hit right back to Swoboda. He's unable to field it. Second baseman can't field it, or can't throw it cleanly, excuse me. The runner will hold up at first, so it's a leadoff single for Baxter.
I'll tell you what, Jackson, what an effort by him, though. That ball, it looked like that was destined to get into center field. Instead, he was able to get there, and really a close play at first. It hopped, Kimball couldn't pick it. And so should be ruled a single, although they do have a second error up on the board, so maybe unfriendly scoring here by the home scorekeeper.
Rushing chops at that one and misses for strike 1.
I'm a little surprised that the Senators aren't bunting with Rushing here. I'd expect to see Baxter on the move. So Swoboda pays a little extra attention to him.
And there it is, he bunts. Heads up, Will, comes right back to you.
Clinch count, 0.
Rushing behind the count, 0-2. Swoboda tries to pick off at first, does not work.
Now I'd expect them to potentially maybe go hit and run here. Bunts off the table with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, strikes him out. Swoboda having a very efficient outing on the mound in game number 2.
Next up for the Senators.
Yeah, that's a great
Nathan Johnson.
performance that time by Swoboda. Just came in and faced off with Rushing, and again felt like a mixed bag. I'm surprised they didn't have Rushing trying to bunt from the beginning there. So now you get to the top of the order. See if Swoboda can keep them down the second time through.
Swing and a miss. Swoboda really throwing it in there.
I said second time. This is the 3rd time through the lineup. So I saw, 2 for 2. I initially saw the 0 for 0, but Nate Johnson's really been the only threat for the Senators to the Bruins as he reached on a leadoff single, stole second, stole third, and then scored. And reached again on a walk and stole second. Or sorry, another single and stole second.
Misses for ball 1. When low, head of the count now, 2-1.
What a play by Williams, though, to pick that, keep Baxter at first.
How it bounces off the glove of the first baseman, it's Kimball.
Swoboda really paying attention to Baxter over there. See if this is where Baxter takes off.
High. And Baxter then will take off after it bounces out of the glove of Williams.
And that's a tough one. That's one of those disheartening ones if you're Williams. You saw him make such a great play on a ball in the dirt, and then that one a little up, bounces off his glove, allowing Baxter to get into scoring position. More importantly, takes the double play out of the scenario here.
That one finds the mark for strike two. Now a full count for Johnston.
Well, Johnston necessarily agreed with that strike call, but now a chance for Sabota to retire the leadoff man for the first time here.
The 3-2 to Johnston. That one, swing and a miss. William Swoboda strikes him out.
That is a great job by Sabota, kind of changing the eye level of the hitter. That one he found low in the zone, would have been ball 4, but he got Johnston to chase it. Now 2 away. Tell you what, it's a good thing I didn't watch that Razorback game because I'd have probably been saying bad words for 5 innings. It was 2-0 Missouri State till the 6th.
Well, misses the zone for ball 1. You guys playing Missouri State or Missouri?
Missouri State. Missouri's this weekend.
Gotcha. Oh, it is Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if we're being honest, I'd expect us to lose to Missouri State more than I'd expect us to lose to Missouri. Missouri State program's a good program. Missouri's not. That's hard for me to say because we got a former Hornet playing at Missouri right now, but that is just not a good team.
That one foul back.
That's a windshield. That actually might make the woods. Hey, Hogs win, 12-4.
It's the 1-1 to Humbar on its way from Swoboda.
Lombard gives it a little wiggle before the swing.
Yeah, Will just don't even back off the
gosh.
plate. I will say it has the temperature has dropped with it become nightfall.
Yes, it has. Thankfully, the wind fell down a little bit because, man, it would be actually chilly at the moment. I will say, though, that at least the back of my neck is not on fire anymore because, boy, that was starting to not feel great. But I am pretty well guaranteed that my allergies are going to be an absolute disaster come tomorrow being surrounded by all these trees.
Yep.
That's a good
Finds the mark.
pitch.
Strike number
Yeah.
2.
That's a good pitch by Sabota.
Oh, it hit him.
That one did not feel good. You say 86? Yeesh.
Next up for the Senators, third baseman, number 25.
Nothing feels better than an 86-mile-an-hour fastball to the ribs.
Definitely will knock the wind out of you.
Should see a courtesy runner here, and we will for Humbard. Austin, or Aiden may want to stay out there and run, though. It's one of those, you get hit like that, you don't really want to stop moving.
Wedgeworth does come up to the plate for Robinson.
Suddenly, a big opportunity. We saw what Bridges was able to do in game 1. He tied it up in the 6th. He could cut it to 2 here with one swing of the bat.
Oh, he wanted that one.
Yeah, that one He was guessing fastball, and he guessed way wrong. Again, I feel like the center just came out fastball hunting, and then Sabota's had a steady diet of sliders.
Misses for ball number 1. Misses for another ball.
Sabota seems to have found a little extra velo here in these middle innings. Makes you wonder if he's been told he's getting towards the end of the line.
He's going to step off here and try to get the lead runner off the bag.
This has been the most Will's had to work tonight.
Swing and a miss for strike number dose.
And Bridges way out in front of that one.
Sabota trying to slam that door shut with a strikeout here. Gets it in there for the strikeout. William Swoboda prevents the Senators from scoring any runs that time as they still lead at 6-1 as we head to the break. We'll be right back after this. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom half of the 5th inning between the Bruins and the Senators. Justin Harlan here. Steve Hinton, excited to be on the call for the remainder of this one with you. It's been all PA thus far in game number 2.
Tristan, I'm considering the announcer's jinx here after what Will had to say there as we
Please
about to
don't.
come back on air. But I know that's why I'm considering the announcer's jinx. I'll go ahead and jinx it.
That one hit right to the third baseman. Throws it on a hop.
Whew.
Gonna get out right in time.
It's a good play over there by Wedgeworth as he stepped back, knew he had time to make a good strong throw, and retires Sabota.
Edwards comes up to the plate now.
So for the Bruins here, this is a big half inning. You're at the top of the order up. You can put this in a position where you feel like Robinson can't come back. If you're the Senators, cannot afford to allow any more runs here.
2 pitches, 2 balls for Edwards. That one hit hard up the third base line. Doesn't get down. It should be fair. Edwards rounds first. He's going to get down for a 1-out double. As Edwards gets to second base safely as that one hit just fair at the left field wall.
Well, how about Edwards showing the opposite field power tonight? He's got an Oppo Taco, and then that one, the only question was whether it was going to stay fair and in the park. As it one hops the fence. A good piece of hitting that time by Edwards. Second time he's gone the opposite way.
So Major Jackson up to the plate now. He's the home run leader for the Bruins. That one popped up. Center fielder making chase. Gets under it. He's going to tag up. He's got to run faster if he wants to be safe, and he's hosed.
I tell you what, Tristan, that was impressive. Rushing, got back, got himself set, and just threw an absolute laser to the cutoff man, and then a perfect throw by the cutoff man to get the out. And I'll be honest, Edwards looked like he was running with a wagon attached behind him as he had no chance to beat that. Now we see why they weren't trying to tag up earlier.
Well, the Bruins go down as soon as they got up. We head to a quick break. 6-1 still the score. Alrighty, and we're back after the quick bottom half of the 5th inning.
To start calling you Andy Gates.
I was looking
Uh-huh.
I was looking at Snapchat.
I know you were. That's why I'm going to call you Andy Gates.
Nah, I'm prettier.
I can't keep Andy off Snapchat on a broadcast.
I'm prettier than Andy.
Like, bro, those girls are weight. Come on. All they want your money anyway.
Oh, joke's on them. I ain't got any. Oh, welcome to PA Live where we have fun.
Hey, Chris Goodman had the line of the decade about Natural State Sports. So
Well, swings and a miss at that one. Swoboda still in on the mound for the Bruins. Stipton likely just going to keep him in as they're up 6-1.
that, and it seems like Sabota's gotten stronger as he's gone. 82 pitches now. But he has really had this Senator offense dazed and confused at the plate. So it felt like they were fastball hunting early on. They've still been fastball hunting, and he has lived on that slider.
That would hit right back to Swoboda. Swoboda would just jog and flip it back to first base for the first out.
He's got, I'm guessing, this has been a great outing by Swoboda.
36, Austin Harry.
This is a very potent Robinson offense, averaging 10 runs a game in conference play.
See, if I was good at my job, I would have his line, but his pitching line. But
If I paid to subscribe to Game Changer, I'd have it.
so one of us is lazy, the other one is cheap.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, I am. Hashtag 23.
I can't even remember everything I pay for now, subscribe-wise. Just something comes out of my account every month.
Misses the zone.
Although, after trying to watch that Razorback game on Saturday, I'm about done with TV in general.
Cut out $130 in subscriptions last month.
Counts 2-1 now. Swing, gonna miss.
And you see it there, way out in front. Senators have not been able to figure out the mix of Will Sabota.
A foul back.
Again, you see it there as Herring late.
So here's the 2-2 to Herring. Watches that one go by for a call, strike 3.
Next up for the Senators, the catcher.
I'll tell you what, I've seen obviously a lot of Robinson baseball this year, and one thing I'll say, Herring, I don't like his body language tonight. If you're a Senator fan, he started on the mound, had a little bit of a rough outing. He struck out every time at the plate.
Oh, foul back our way.
Might have made that play.
On the mound.
Good thing you're a producer.
Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Here's the 0-2. Misses the zone for ball 1.
Good miss there by Sabota. Tried to get Bryant to expand it. If I'm Sabota here, I'm burying a slider. Something down in the zone. Force him to chase it. Oh gosh, cheering Will's back. There it was.
William Swoboda gets the strikeout for the 3rd out as we head to the bottom half of the 6th. Our score 6-1. Alrighty, welcome back to the bottom half of the 6th inning where your Bruins lead at 6-1 against their cross-street foe, Robinson. Tristan Harlan here with Steve Vincent, excited to be on the call for the remainder of the game with you. And I may need a new network because I'm probably about to slap my producer.
Bye. You want to go to Mall Mill? Wait, I got an opening at Mills. Hey, wait, I got an opening at Robinson.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Bruins. Right fielder,
It's not
number
confirmed
5,
yet.
Max
We're working on it.
Grimes.
I won't tell this batter to swing because he looks big.
Oh, Lord
I
have
think
mercy.
Will's ready to go home.
Now you think?
I feel so bad for his wife.
Don't we all? Faking it. She normally does. We got to get back to the broadcast.
That's a 1-1 count, and that one's popped up.
That is a Texas leaguer.
Second baseman's going to get under it for the first out.
That's what your wife said too.
That one hit hard to the second baseman, and he gets out for out number 2.
Fifth hitter. Stepping to the plate, shortstop.
All right, we're back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Foster is up to bat now. 2 outs. Watches that one go by for strike number 1.
Oh, man.
That one
out.
hit hard right up the middle for a 2-out base hit.
Next up for the Bruins, number 6, Chase Kimball.
Lombard felt the air of that one as it clears over his head, but a good piece of 2-out hitting there for Foster. Let's see if Kimball can do something.
He can hit it right to the shortstop and get the force out at second. So we head to the top half of the 7th. The Bruins are 3 outs away from clinching game number 2. We'll be right back after this. Alrighty, we are back here for the top half of the 7th inning. Bruins 3 outs away from clinching game number 2.
Let's finish strong, Tristan. Good to see Sabota back out there for his 7th inning of work.
That one's hit right to the batting cage. Strike 1 here for the batter.
I should have brought my youngest. He'd have been in them cages all night. Yep, all the time. Got in trouble for that one time on Facebook.
brings his bat around for strike number 2.
All right, not in agreement with that strike call. Ooh, look out. There was a flinch. I saw you flinch. That was a flinch. You went, "Ee."
I wish the fence wasn't there.
Dang, man.
The 1 and 2 to right.
Tristan, you missed out. The day that you couldn't make it out was the day it rained over at the Robinson Invitational, and we had a ball similar to that. It hit the cage. We had some tarps up, and when it hit the fence, it hit the tarp, and it threw water all over the PA announcer. It was the funniest thing I'd seen the whole weekend.
That one popped up. Shortstop waving him off, calling for it, and he makes the catch for the first out.
2 away from a conference championship, Tristan.
Next up for the Senators, the right fielder, number 19, Max Baxter.
So the Bruins win, they clinch conference? Is that what you're saying, Steve?
Well, I mean, we can't necessarily say that because stranger things have happened.
Right.
They could go down. But worst they could do is a share at this point.
And foul back as Swoboda officially gets over the century mark with his pitch total.
Hey, Will, are we still live or are we just recording?
It's buffering.
Okay.
Come on, Mac. Let's go 1-9.
So
Yep.
swings his bat at that one for strike number 2.
And again, you're seeing Swoboda has controlled this game on the mound from really the first pitch. He's done a fantastic job. That's a squibber off the end of the bat. It's going to be a tough play.
And they get the knock with 1 out.
And Tristan, I don't know if you were able to see that, but that ball, when it came off the bat, you could tell he almost pull cued it right off the end of the bat, and it had a weird spin going.
I was going to say, as soon as I heard it, I looked to see where it was going to go, but the umpire and the catcher got right in my line of sight.
It had a really weird trajectory going out there, so that was going to be a tough play no matter what. Let's see if Swoboda can settle in. Now he's got to go out of the stretch.
First pitch goes by for strike 1. That one goes by for strike number 2.
Yeah, this is an important batter if you're the Senators. If you can get rushing on, you go back to the top of the order, but with just 1 out, 2 on, Swoboda chance to thwart that.
Hits that one right to the third baseman,
Safe.
and they don't get the throw in time. Runners are going to be on first and second with 1 out. The lackadaisical throw cost the Bruins.
And again, that's one of those times, just a tough play. I was going to say it at the outset, but I remembered that I'm not play-by-play, so I should keep my mouth shut. But that one was slow roller, and another tough play over there for Edwards. And so now something cooking if you're the Senators. Not sure what.
Next up for the Senators, the leadoff hitter, number 7, Nathan Johnston.
I got you, okay. Okay, so, yeah, so just a few more pitches left here for Swoboda. He's got to come out at 110. That's what Tipton was verifying was his pitch count.
Goes by for strike 1.
Let's go, Nate. Let's go, Nate.
Right now, if you're Johnston, you just want to extend this game. If you're Swoboda, you'd love to get a double play and end this thing and get the complete game victory. That could be it.
Hit right to the second baseman, and it pulls him off the bag. The ball goes out of play. So run's going to come across and score.
Johnston may be hurt. I think Johnston took a funny step at first, and he has seen better days as he's got a bit of a flat tire down there, rubbing out that quadricep.
I didn't know you knew big words like that.
Quadricep?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you know, I was going to be a doctor one day. I was. I was pretty mad when I started.
I don't know what.
Heck of an outing out of Will Sabota. Only thing takes him out of this game is pitch count. What a game for Will Sabota as he'll exit.
I hate that he can't stay in to finish the job, but rules are rules, and he'll come out after having a fantastic outing.
As we await the warm-ups, well, some concern here to Nate Johnston. You hope he's okay for the Senators. You hate to see anybody get banged up in a game, so prayers up for Sabota. He is a guy that relies on speed, relies on movement, so it'd be tough if the Senators lost him.
So as the pitcher warms up, we'll take a short break. 6-2 is our score. We'll be right back after this. Alrighty, welcome back. 2 outs face the Robinson lineup. 1 out away from the Bruins clinching the series.
You'll see a pinch runner here.
Coming to the plate for the Senators, number 10, Aiden Humbard.
As Johnston has exited the game. I believe that's Ben Jefferson at second. Now running for him.
Kimball is the man charged with the duties of finishing this one out for the Bruins.
Saw him finish the last one. See if he can do it again.
That one goes through for strike 1.
Again, right back to the off-speed stuff. Go the Bruins. They've lived on that in this game. Trying to stay away from the power.
That goes by for strike 2. Pulaski Academy 1 strike away from clinching this series. The 0-2. Kimball strikes him out, and they don't call him the Bruins for nothing. Pulaski Academy slams the door on the series. They win it 6-2. Steve, final thoughts of the matchup.
Boy, just extremely impressed in the approach here in Game 2. I thought Game 1 was well played. Both teams really, outside of some errors early on, I thought that game was played extremely cleanly. And both teams really battled, had a good one all the way to the end. This one, PA took advantage early with a big 5-run inning in the second, and that was really all they needed. What a performance by the UCA signee, Will Sabota, and Kimball coming in. What I loved most, I thought, was just the approach by Coach Tipton and his team pitching-wise. They tried to stay away from the power of this Senator team. A team averaging right around 10 runs a game in conference play. They were able to hold them to just 2 in this one, and just a fantastic job, and most likely clinching the number 1 seed into regionals and a conference title. But I loved the fact that they really tried to push the sliders and push the breaking stuff, stay away from the bats of this Senator team, and it worked out for them all night long.
The bats got hot. William Swoboda had a great outing in game number 2. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to PA Baseball here on PA Live, courtesy of the Natural State Sports Network. Reminding you once again our final in this one, Pulaski Academy 6, Robinson 2. I'm Tristan Harlan signing off for our amazing crew here in Little Rock. Reminding you once again our score, 6-2. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, go Bruins.